Hello guys, That One Bullet here, and we are back after a long break playing Star Wars Empire War with the Awakening of the Rebellion mod. Last time we left off, we were expecting an attack at Felucia, and we were going to commence a ground invasion on Shola. So here I am, I'm just going to reinforce some extra units while I'm waiting for this attack. So they're coming in with pretty heavy hitting. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to retreat this one. So yeah, this recording is being done on New Year's Eve. I've been pretty, I don't know, busy or unfortunate, you could say, lately. I couldn't get enough time to do this Let's Play, but I have no worry, I'm back, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna send out these fighters. I'm gonna see how they do. But honestly, there's no point, so I'll just retreat. The only problem with this retreat is that while I save my space units, I have a feeling I'm going to lose Felucia, because Felucia is a pretty hard planet to defend ground-wise. And they have Darth Vader, which, he's Darth Vader. I mean, what can you say? Alright, so everything's retreating. I have this rebel sympathizer here, who is basically a smuggler from the original game. What you do is you basically click on a planet with a high amount of credit. You see the credit counts come up as I cycle over planets. And I'm looking for something that's pretty... Oh, there we go, 140. Whoop. Looks like we were invaded. I have a ground unit here who is just in a transport, and so I'm just going to retreat real quick so I don't lose the tank. You can see the transports are also have been scaled. They do have guns on them, but I mean, against a capital ship, I mean, what can you possibly do? So we're just going to retreat here. Yet again, taking advantage of the 3-second retreat time. A funny little story about that, I did this sort of, I didn't have time to do any Let's Plays because the place where I record, I'm constantly, people have been walking in and out, and I just couldn't get, like, peace and quiet to do a Let's Play. And so I started playing. I didn't want to play the Rebellion one because it's reserved for the Let's Play, but I started playing the Black Sun, the pirate guys right here. And so that 3-second retreat time when it's used against you is kind of annoying, I have to say. I never realized how annoying it could possibly be. Alright, so here's our ground invasion force. I want these guys to come first. This little box right here determines which unit will come in first on the battlefield, and hopefully it will work. I haven't really used this much. So you get to choose which unit drops in first, because there's always a unit that is there before the rest on a ground battle, and you can do it in a space battle too. So a good strategy for that is if you have a massive, like, fleet, and you don't want to, and you want to speed up the battles, you send a Corvette in first, which has much faster, much faster, and then you just boost it towards their space station or whatever, and then actually hyperspace all the other ships in, so you kind of save some time. I always forget to do this, so I'm gonna make it a mission in this Let's Play to speed up the process and actually use that feature. I'm just gonna build a vehicle pad in the back, protect me while my vehicles are coming down. Alright, so oh, we have some resistance here. Easy pickings though for these tanks are anti-infantry. And these guys are commando forces, and they each have a special ability associated with them. For example, this guy's your regular soldier. I think he's actually the sniper. I don't know because it's all in German. This guy's the commander. And so you have, like, this one's the healer, the medic. If you keep soldiers by this soldier right here, they heal up. This one can sneak by. As you can see, camo and sensor pings. Uh-oh. Okay. And the other guy is the rocket launcher guy who can lay down mines. Alright, so I've been talking and... oh, man. Oh, boy. I'm gonna back up. I didn't know they had this much troops back here. And they took this place here. Oh, and this guy right here can jack vehicles, much like the Chewbacca special ability. Ha 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 ha. Sit on it. And you can see the turret in the back is helping me. This guy's like cannon fodder, so I could just use him up front because I stole it from them. Alright, so I'm taking these guys out pretty quick. This bunker just exploded, they were in it. I just realized they don't have any ground bases, so this is just troops I'm fighting. But it seems like there are ground bases, because this is a usual garrison for a planet. The Empire can build these structures that all they do is they provide a set amount of units that just spawn in as like a reinforced garrison that don't count towards your actual population. And these seem like the type of units that would be included, so maybe they do have a ground force somewhere. So I'm going to capture a mining facility here. You have to do that with infantry. And you get, I think, 1,000 credits. We're up at 22,000 credits, which is pretty... it's a pretty good deal here. Oh, you can see that the AT-ST over here, which I stole, has the option to switch weapons and use the grenade launcher. You can't see it right now. Oh man, my commandos are dying over here. They're the first level. There's a couple levels of them. You'll see later on that units have like ranks, for example, and they're better suited for different things. Oh man, this tank's about to die. No. Alright, how are we going to do this? Oh, our trusty bombing run. Screw your bunker. Alright. Infantry is much easier to kill when they're not inside a bunker shell. Those bunkers, when you get near them, you capture them, and you store, you can see 5 different infantry for each of those circles. And, oh man, these guys are rushing my turret. And so you store the infantry in there, and they're protected completely from fire, and they could shoot back. And they usually shoot back with more firepower than normal, because they're stationary. You can see here, here's trained rebel infantry versus regular rebel infantry. I'll call them both down. Honestly, I don't like the trained infantry. They're kind of glitchy. They're slow. They're kind of clunky. Oh, unfortunately, this planet's special ability burns infantry because it's so hot, apparently. So maybe infantry wasn't exactly the best choice, as you can see. Oh, whatever. We will push on. Yeah, my infantry just died for no reason. That sucks. If I still had the medic commando, This might have not been a problem. There go all my infantry. You can see that trained infantry have a bunch of different people mixed together, but they usually become a little glitchy because of that. Alright. I'm trying to see if they have a base. They do. See, this is the outpost. It doesn't let you build anything, but it provides you with a garrison. There we go. Throwing a mine. You can throw thermal detonators at things and they explode. They're like the grenade of the Star Wars franchise, I think, from what I remember. So we're just waiting for this building to blow up. There we go. And we killed a hero in there. I don't know who that hero was, but... oh boy. It's an Empire prison. I wonder what happens when you go near one of those. I'm gonna bombard with my superior capital ships from above. I kinda honestly find that a little cheap, I have to say. Because bombing runs you can counter, but I mean those orbital bombardments, they just destroy everything. So we took Shola back. I'm gonna put more units down on the ground. Let's see, where do I need to reinforce? Let's see, what do we have here? Alliance headquarters. This building is available once you control a certain amount of planets in a sector. You can have a larger base, which provides better units and better garrison and some credits. Because what's going on over here? An AT-AT? Really? A hero right here, Captain Atana. He controls ATPTs, Imperial Field Commanders, which spawn TIE fighters on the ground. Okay. We'll see how this goes. So I'm going to use the same strategy that was done in episode number 2, I believe, and just charge him, because honestly there's no real good defensive positions on this map. I don't have a shield generator, and even if I did, they have an Imperial Star Destroyer, and so those dreaded bombardments that I was just talking about, they're just gonna bomb all my troops in a matter of seconds, and they're just gonna, you know, eventually take them all out slowly and steadily, you know. Those things are dropping thermal detonators. I'm trying to get away from them. Oh, first casualty. I hope that turret can help us a little more. No, they're gonna start running over my... This is a failed... Come on, blow it all up. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You could see they made this thing much more powerful, as it should be. Wow, this tank down here is shooting the AT-AT because it's so tall. Oh, ho, ho. It just got taken out. Nice, nice, very nice. These are shock troopers right here. They spawn. They're a special unit. You can't build them for the Empire. They only spawn out of the AT-AT, which you can, you know, deploy and spawn units. Uh-oh. You can see the TIE fighters are coming in. I'm probably going to get bombed pretty bad. Trying to move out of the way. Oh, not bad. This is literally a last-ditch attempt. Yeah, they have LAAT gunships. Which is funny because those are Clone Wars things, and yet the Empire has them in this mod. Alright, I'm like falling back a little bit. Maybe I can get to one of these zones. But I doubt it. We're getting massacred. Ah, run away! This is not good. Come on, 3-second retreat, save me now. Oh, you don't have that on ground battles. That's strange, because I for sure remember it on ground battles.